Hi all, welcome to Liquid Earth. I'm Age. Today we're going to show you how to create a portrait filter and a preset in Lightroom. This will be great for any portraits and selfies. Here's a few before and after images. Okay, let's start with this image. First of all, we're going to go into our light panel and we're going to take our exposure down a tad. So we'll do that to -24. Contrast, we're going to add a little bit of contrast, so go up to +13. Highlights, -24. Shadows, up that to 23. Increase the white slightly to +11. And then the blacks up even more slightly to +7. Once you've done that, press the curve button, and then in the RGB curve we're just going to touch the screen to add 2 points at the 1/4 and 3/4 mark. We're going to go up very slightly with the top and down very slightly with the bottom. That creates a classic S curve. Once you've done that, press done. And next up we're going to go into our colour. Leave the temperature and tint exactly as they are, but for the vibrance, change the vibrance to +16 and then take your saturation down to -13. And then we're going to hit this little mix icon. We can start off with the reds. With the saturation we're going to come up a tad. So that's +10, and also we'll add a little bit of luminance. So we're going to go to +19. Next up, press the orange, and then we're going to do a similar thing in the orange. Saturation up 13, and luminance we're going to come up around about 20. And then press the yellow. Take the saturation up in the yellows to +11. And take the luminance up to +16. And then into the greens, we're going to take the saturation down to -11, and the luminance we're going to take down to -10. And hit the aqua. Take the saturation down to -9 and the luminance down to -8. And press the blue. Saturation down to -13 and luminance down to -13 too. And then in the purples we're going to take our saturation down a tad to -9 and the luminance to -11. And finally hit the magenta tab and we'll take the saturation and luminance down in these two. -14 for your saturation and -17 for the luminance. And then press done. Next up we're going to go into effects, and we're going to take our clarity down to -24, and we're going to add a little vignette here, -21. Then press the details. We're going to add some sharpening here, so we're going to go all the way up to +80 with the sharpening, and masking we're also going to do +80. And that's done. If you click and hold the image you can see the before and the after. And now we need to save that as a preset, so we're going to click our settings, which is the little 3 dots, and then choose create preset. Give your preset a name, press user presets, and you can either click into user presets or at the bottom create a new preset group. That allows you to create a folder. Let's call our folder portraits. Press the tick. Here's the parameters that you need to save. Make sure you click those, and then when you're done, press the tick again. Now that's saved the preset. Now all we need to do is apply that, so we can choose another folder. Here's the icon to open up your presets, we need to find where the preset is, so we're going to click the top little drop down arrow, click on our portraits, and then click the name portrait. And there you go, one click, you can see the before by holding on the image and release it to see the after. Press the tick. Let's try it on this image. So going into our presets, already got it open, so click the portraits. Here's the before and the after. And this one, let's try a few more. That's it for this little tutorial and preset. Don't forget, you can download that preset. Just have a look at the information below and you'll see a link directly to download. Or if you followed along, then simply just save it as a preset and then you're already done. Thanks again for joining me, guys, really appreciate it. If you did find that useful, then please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. It really does help me out. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I'll see you all next time.